Whether you would be able to crack the exam or not, nobody knows. Maybe God knows, but nobody else knows, right? But rather than saying whether I would be able to crack the exam, or rather than having a goal that I should do something that I'll be able to crack the exam, which you cannot be sure for today, as of today, let's have a goal which is more certain. Let's have a goal that my goal is every day I would ensure that I will have at least 12 study sessions of 1 hour each. So now the question is, would I be able to study for 12 hours tomorrow? Or would I be able to study for 12 hours a day from tomorrow? Now this is a very certain goal. The answer to that question, the answer to this question you would get tomorrow. And if the answer comes out to be no, I was not able to study for 12 hours, then you can fix it the next day. There is no scope for uncertainty. Whether you are studying for 12 hours or not, whether you are studying for 10 hours or not, whether you are studying for 9 hours or not, the answer you will get the next day. There is no uncertainty here. And that is why this thought actually helps you. This thought actually helps you become better. So please, whenever you get a thought like, ye kya hoga, selection hoga, nahi hoga, would I be able to crack the exam or not? Tell yourself that there cannot be any clear answer to this question. I would rather focus on goals that I can achieve tomorrow, that I can measure tomorrow. And in case I am not able to achieve them, I can take certain steps to fix it. Tell this thing to yourself repeatedly whenever you get such thought. You got a thought ki selection hoga ki nahi hoga, tell yourself, no, I am not going to entertain this thought. My aim is whether I can study for 10 to 12 hours tomorrow or not. Second thing, a very important thing, a large number of students are still fixated on the number of hours they give, which is an important indicator, no doubt. If you are sitting with books, if you are sitting with videos, if you are sitting with QBank for 10, 12 hours, 14 hours, the chances of you getting selected automatically go high, right? They become pretty good. But along with that, ask yourself, how well are you able to study in those hours? If 1.0 is the highest level of your concentration, are you at 0.9, are you at 0.8, or are you at 0.5? We have to optimize for two things. We want to increase the number of study hours, and we want to improve our concentration also. We want to hit that 1x. We are not happy with 0.8x or 0.7x. And believe you me, hitting 1x is not going to be easy. See, there's a term in the cognitive neurosciences called as the flow. Flow is when you get so immersed in the studies, so immersed in what you are doing, that it starts becoming effortless. You start feeling effortless. मेहनत नहीं लगती है, लगता है आराम से हो रहा है. Flow is not so easy to achieve, but flow is the state when you are enjoying it and when your concentration is at the peak. As we move closer to the exam, we want to hit that flow. If we cannot hit it at 1x, we want to hit it at least 0.9x or 0.8x. Ways of achieving flow? First of all, it doesn't happen like that. It's not that you saw this video and you start studying and you would achieve the flow. No, it takes time. It gets built gradually. But what you can do is remove the distractions. Keep the phone in the other room. Keep the sources of distraction in the other room. If you have social media installed on your phone, remove it. Decrease the chances of distraction. When you start studying 15, 20, 25 minutes, you start getting automated into that flow. You must have seen that beginning of a study session is difficult, and after say an hour it becomes difficult. In between you tend to feel better. You tend to study better because your mind is getting accustomed to it. That is what you need to do. Every night ask yourself this question. I studied for 10 hours today. Was it at 1x effectiveness or was it at 0.5x effectiveness as far as the attention and concentration are concerned? And also start measuring it. So students, these two things you must do as you move towards the exam. These two corrections you must do as you move towards the exam. First of all, you would not entertain thoughts for which there is no certain answer today. And secondly, apart from or in addition to the number of hours that you are putting, you have to give importance to the efficacy or the efficiency of those study hours. You have to measure whether it is at 1x or 0.3x. And if it is at 0.3x or 0.5x, you have to tell yourself that this is not good. I have to focus. Telling yourself that I have to focus improves the focus. It's a proven thing. It's all a function of your prefrontal cortex. Telling yourself that I need to concentrate, I need to not get distracted, and decreasing the things that can distract you does improve your concentration. Do these two things. Exams are coming. There is not a lot of time left, but still good enough time for you to turn the tables, study hard, study very hard, take your preparation to the last day. And, when you start pushing the envelope, when you start doing things that you have never done, when you start forgetting everything and become preoccupied with one thing, that particular exam, anything can happen. Sometimes people get very, surprised. How did they end up with such a great rank? But, as I say, it's a silly saying, but it's a saying that holds a lot of water. Beyond the logic, magic happens. Make your magic. Work very hard and make your magic. All the best.